Hello guys, we are already in week 2 of the English Premiership season. Did you enjoy the first weekend of the campaign where Manchester City ran riot over Wolverhampton Wanderers? Liverpool survived the late scare to beat Bournemouth by 4 goals to 2. Manchester United played well but lost to Arsenal in the opening fixture of the season. It was a draw for Chelsea in their game against Crystal Palace. Which game was your best game of that weekend? We are already in week 2. What game are you looking forward to? Leave that game, the matchup, in the comment section, and then give me your prediction of the game we are all looking forward to. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. City won their first game. Tottenham also won their first game. How are these two teams going to fare? Will Manchester United get back on their feet and win against their next opponent in the English Premier League season? Well, this weekend they face off with Fulham in a way that they are going away to the Craven Cottage. Would Manchester United get all the 3 points? Will Arsenal away to Leeds? Would they be able to beat Leeds United in their fixture again? Will Liverpool make it 2 wins out of 2 in their next fixture? Tell us what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much to all those who have been watching my videos. Thank you also to the 40 people who have already subscribed to the new channel that we just created. We are hoping that by the end of week 2 of the English Premier League season, we will reach at least 100 subscribers. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do what to subscribe, like, and then comment. Let's get talking and look forward to the next weekday of the English Premier League season. Remember, we are in week 2. Now let's get straight to business and talk about the fixture that we'll be looking forward to this week. And remember, this is the prediction show. We'll be giving you the hot picks of the week. Five big games that you can bet on and win some good money for the weekend to sort out some any issue that you have. So let's get into it and then look at the fixtures before we bring you the predictions of this weekend. In the English Premier League, there are going to be some interesting games. The match week is starting from later tonight when Chelsea play their second game of the season. It is Chelsea away at the London Stadium where they are facing off with West Ham United. West Ham under Graham Potter have failed to improve from where they ended off last season. In the opening fixture of the season, they faced off against newcomers Sunderland, and surprisingly, Sunderland thumped West Ham United by 3 goals to 0. A very disappointing result for the Hammers. Now, in their second game, they come up against the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup champions Chelsea. Will it be a game where West Ham will probably pull a shock, pull a rabbit out of the hat and secure all 3 points away from Chelsea? Or Chelsea, having drawn their first game of the season against Crystal Palace, would they be able to recover? Will Enzo Maresca get his tactics right this time around for the likes of Enzo, the likes of Cole Palmer, Estevao, and the rest? Would they be able to mash up and then secure a win, a first win of the season when they come up against West Ham United later tonight? It's Friday night football for the English Premier League. Last week, it was Liverpool's game that was played on Friday night. We saw how interesting and how exciting that game was. Maybe, just maybe, West Ham and Chelsea would also provide that same excitement or even take it up a notch for football lovers to enjoy this particular game tonight. So let us know, what is your score prediction? Can the Hammers beat Chelsea, or Chelsea will recover from that setback in the opening fixture to beat West Ham United? In our score prediction for today, we are predicting a Chelsea win for this particular game. So Chelsea 2, West Ham United 0. That's our score prediction. Also, feel free to leave your score prediction in the comment section for us. Let's look at the other fixtures for the match week in week 2 of the English Premier League season. The other games tomorrow will be a game where Manchester City, in the opening game of the day, come up against Tottenham Hotspur at the Etihad. Remember, where Manchester City got off to a winning start, thrashing Wolverhampton Wanderers by 4 goals to 0, with Tijani Reinders bossing the midfield, Erling Haaland back in the brace. Manchester City under Pep Guardiola reminding the entire English Premier League that they are still the Manchester City that won the English Premier League for 4 consecutive times. They are hoping to reclaim the title from Liverpool. It's not going to be an easy job, but they've proven from their first game that they are here to compete and take the title away from Liverpool against Tottenham Hotspur, a side that also won their first game of the season, beating Burnley by 3 goals to 0. Will Tottenham cause an upset, or will Man Man City show their prowess, their quality, and beat Tottenham to bag all the 3 points. We are predicting a 2.5 over 2.5 goals in this particular game. But who will end up with all the 3 points? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. Let's get the predictions coming in. Let's share the video. Let's subscribe and make sure we get interactive on the channel. As usual, I'll be hoping to interact with you in the comment section. So that's what we are expecting in the Man City game. It is the early kickoff on Saturday football in the English Premier League. Any other fixture that you can watch on Saturday, we would have Bournemouth coming up against Wolverhampton Wanderers. In that particular game, it will be a game where we are expecting over 1.5 score. In that particular game, Brentford will be playing host to Aston Villa. We will have Burnley against Sunderland. Two of the newly promoted sides coming up against each other. Will it be Burnley bagging the 3 point, or Sunderland, after beating West Ham United in their opening fixture, would they be able to build on it and then secure a second win in their second outing upon their return in the English Premiership? Arsenal will be at home at the Emirates Stadium against Leeds United. Two teams that enjoy playing the expansive football, enjoy opening up play, enjoy the attacking play. Will Mikel Arteta's boys be able to secure a second win of the season to make sure they step up their title ambitions for the 2025-26 English Premiership season? Only time will tell. We will be seeing what will happen on Saturday afternoon when the two teams face off at the Emirates Stadium. But in our prediction, we are tipping Arsenal to dominate that game, although Leeds United will prove to be a stubborn side. Arsenal, after 90 minutes, should be able to get a few goals to get all the 3 points. So Arsenal win in our prediction for this particular game. In the other games, we will have Crystal Palace against Nottingham Forest. Everton at the new stadium will be facing off with Brighton and Hove Albion. We will have Fulham against Manchester United in our featured game for the weekend. Fulham managed to draw in their opening fixture against Brighton in the English Premier League. Manchester United dominated possession, had the most chances created in that particular game against Arsenal, but came out empty-handed. That's how football is. Usually you will play well, but it doesn't guarantee that you get all the 3 points. So Arsenal doing the needful, getting on the score sheet against Manchester United and then beating the Red Devils. Now the Red Devils have the opportunity to coming back and showing their fans that they are in for business. They were not going to settle for anything less. Last season, they finished 15th. After week 1 in the English Premier League, they are 15th in the English Premier League table. So very, very, very interesting times for Manchester United. But hopefully, they are able to get a win over Fulham in their second game of the season. Obviously, Ruben Amorim's side have prepared well this week, and will be hoping to get all the 3 points. So in a featured game of the weekend where we have Fulham against Manchester United, you can put your money on Manchester United. Remember, the odds are in their favor. They have over 2 odds. The odds is over 2. So if you bet on Manchester United, you are easily doubling your money and getting good money if Manchester United are able to see your Fulham at the end of the 90 minutes. So in our prediction, we are also tipping Manchester United to beat Fulham by 3-1. We will see how that one will pan out in our review show. We will review all these predictions and tell you what happened during the course of the weekend where we had week 2 of the English Premier League season. In the final match day, in the final game of the match day on Sunday, we would have Newcastle United against Liverpool. It will be the Alexander Isak showdown. Remember, Newcastle United are playing ball, refusing to settle for less in Liverpool's pursuit of their main striker from last season. In the course of the week, we had Alexander Isak issuing a statement stating clearly he does not plan to continue the marriage with Newcastle United, so he's made up his mind. He wants the move to Liverpool, but will Liverpool be able to cough up the amount of money that Newcastle United are asking for? That is the big issue. We will see how that would pan out. Will Isak be present at the stadium when Newcastle United host Liverpool on the weekend? We will see how that one will go, but it's going to be an interesting game. Remember that Newcastle United failed to pick their first 3 points in the opening fixture of the English Premier League season. Liverpool survived the late scare, beating Bournemouth by 4-2. Will they make it 2 wins out of 2 in the upcoming game? Certainly. They have the men, and Slot's side have a lot of quality in them. Maybe Eketike Mohamed Salah and the likes of Florian Wirtz, even in the absence of Jeremy Frimpong, will be able to get the win against Newcastle United. In a prediction show, we will tell you what in a bit. But for now, let's look at the games in the German Bundesliga, because we are having week 1 of the German Bundesliga as well. The Bundesliga is kicking off tonight. It will be the defending champions Bayern Munich will be facing up with RB Leipzig in the first game of the season. That game will be an interesting game as well. There are other fixtures: Dortmund, Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen, all going to be in action. Super weekend, packed action, football all round. We will have action later tonight, Friday night football all over. On Saturday, the most interesting games that you can look forward to. You can bet on these games on one win bet and win big, win massive cash, and enjoy yourself, enjoy the weekend, and have a very good week next weekend as well. The Spanish La Liga would also have some action. Italian Serie A and the French Ligue 1. In our next update, we will bring you the prediction show for the Ligue 1, the Spanish La Liga, and the Italian Serie A as well. For now, let's focus on the top picks on our betting prediction show for this weekend. We have 5 games for you. You can bet on these games and be assured that you are winning big money on this weekend. In our first game is West Ham versus Chelsea, a London derby. Chelsea to win this game by 3-1. Chelsea to win this game by 3-1. Chelsea away win. There is good money behind Chelsea. If you bet, you are winning good money. Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. It is the first game of the German Bundesliga season. The Allianz Arena, Bayern will secure victory tonight against Leipzig. We are tipping Bayern to beat Leipzig by at least 2 goals. So 2-0 to Bayern Munich. In our third featured game of the weekend, it is St. Pauli versus Borussia Dortmund. It will be played on Saturday. Dortmund to get a win over St. Pauli. That game will be an interesting one. We'll see how Dortmund will start off their season in their quest to challenge Bayern Munich for the German Bundesliga trophy. In our fourth game of the weekend, the featured prediction game, we have Arsenal versus Leeds United. Arsenal to win that game by 3-0. Arsenal will thump Leeds United in that particular encounter. So Arsenal also to win at home. We have also Fulham versus Manchester United. It's a big game. United with a lot of money behind them. United will shock everybody, secure victory in that particular game. So Manchester United to also win. So the top 5 hot picks of the weekend: West Ham versus Chelsea is Chelsea win. Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig is Bayern Munich to win. St. Pauli versus Dortmund to win. Arsenal versus Leeds United, Arsenal will win at home. Fulham versus Manchester United to also win away from home. So this is our top 5 hot predictions for the weekend. This is the English Premier League and the German Bundesliga, our top picks for the weekend. You can bet on one winning bet. The link to register is in the video description. Just go on, log on, register, make your first deposit. You get double the amount. But remember, you must bet responsibly as well. Until we come your way again, this has been Kickoff Central TV. Is your #1 platform for all the top reviews and the reviews of the major European leagues in the world. We will come your way later today when we bring you the review of the games on Friday night and a preview to the next games that we are expecting to see in the various leagues on Saturday and Sunday. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.